going to be scary if they get put it all together and get that confidence going in the right direction. Um, and they get that confidence, that means the play call is going to pick up. That means the run game is going to keep running powerful, and that means Desmond Ritter. You might see him taking more and more shots down the field. And don't nobody give him credit, but I got to give him credit this week. He took shots down the field without
Love that.
fear. He
Yep.
made some bad throws, but he said to hell with it. I'm finna still take shots down the field.
Nice,
So
Yeah.
man.
shout out to Desmond Ritter, man. So Desmond Ritter did his thing this week. He showed a little bit more poise in the pocket. He used his legs, which I told y'all he could extend plays, and he did that this game. Had a touchdown run. So
Yep.
going forward, if he can be that triple threat, man, this team is dangerous, bro. But Scott Kennedy says biggest win of the Arthur Smith era. Low
Yeah.
bar, but still a great win. So, like I said, shout out to Scott Kennedy, man. Please go check him out on YouTube. But we got somebody else in the chat, man. I'm popped in. My boy Chris, A1 Forever, man. What's good, bro?
What to do, everybody, man? Y'all ain't in here talking about them 2-0 Falcons, is you?
Oh man.
Yeah, y'all ain't talking about them 2-0 Falcons.
And the most unfiltered limelight possible, man, with definitely valid points. So yes, we're talking about our beloved 2-0 Falcons. Now,
Oh, yeah.
like I was saying, like I know Mark. I hit Mark a couple of times in the text earlier. Mark, wrap this thing up, brother. So what do you assess about the Falcons going 2-0 today? What you like from this victory for our Falcons?
Hey, man, it was a lot. It was a lot to look at. I mean, we were in a group chat. We was
Yep.
talking about everything. We was breaking down everything. But I mean, I
Man,
think the
Great.
biggest thing, yeah, I mean, it's so much with this game to look at, man. Like,
Mhm.
no one could come on here and just say this, that, or the third. Like, it was so much to break down. But I think we can agree on this, Berto.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the W, man. I'm happy.
Yeah.
We're
100%.
2-0. Desmond Ritter's undefeated at home still, so I'm gonna keep it nice and short and simple, man. I'm happy. I'm happy.
That's valid. That's 100%, man. That's what we want to see, man. Young season, two tests early on with the Panthers and Green Bay, who Green Bay arguably could be one of the best defenses this year. I mean, it's still young, but that front seven, you got to respect them. Them boys came out to play today, man. But definitely, we
Yeah.
were, of course, the aggressor and the successor. We rushed for 211 yards, so we stuck to our bread and butter. So I love seeing that, from Arthur Smith and company. I love that Desmond Ritter took some shots, like Smitty was just saying. I also love that he's finding out that he has some legs and he could definitely run the ball, because with that rush touchdown and 43 yards rushing to tack on to that 211 total, definitely can open up this offense a lot more going down the line. But it's just key things, picking your points and spots and when you want to display that. So because obviously you want to protect the quarterback. Desmond's not known for a scrambling style. He's a hybrid in a sense. But definitely, I loved everything that I saw today. But going forward, man, little things like that's just gonna unlock the best in this Falcons offense. And when we put it all together, man, we're gonna be a freaking team to be reckoned with, man. And I love that. I love having the positives on our side. Let's just put it like that,
Yes.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. We've gone through that too many times with too many negatives.
but
Right.
Chris, man, tell us what you think, man, about the
All right,
game.
man. Well, first and foremost, I know everybody was on Ritter last week about his passing yards and everything. He was 19 for 32, 237, one rushing touchdown, one passing, one pick. But hey, I credit the Packers defense for that one. Overall, I enjoyed Ritter, and I always enjoy Ritter because it's tendencies that I notice about him that he always displays. First of all, he does, even if the defense does rattle him, it doesn't rattle him for the whole game. He doesn't continue to have happy feet. He just progresses, and
Right.
as long as as the game goes along, Ritter continues to get better. Good decision making that he had, trying to pass it off to Bijan Robinson, and going in for the keep for the touchdown. That's mental right there. That was all him. And I want to
Right.
give shout out to Arthur Smith because we clown him a lot. We on his ass a lot. But today, this was like
Rightfully
his
so.
best play calling. Yeah, I mean, we on his back. We on his case a lot.
Oh yeah.
But today was like some of the best play calling and time management that I've seen from him. And that's
Mhm.
why I kind of agree with Mr. Kennedy as well. about one of the best wins in his era, because I mean he did a lot of things right. He play called, he time managed, and even all the way down
He
to taking
adjusted.
time out. Yeah, possession,
Yeah.
even all the way down to taking the time out right before we kick the field goal. This team is resilient. This team is a second half team. 27 points in the fourth quarter. We're completely dominating the fourth quarter. And even though we still have to get right on that pass rush, I agree with DA and some of the others that have came on as well, was saying as far as trying to get those sub packages. I believe it goes back to something that we talk about, Smitty, chemistry. We have to get it
Yeah.
together because we have new guys coming in. We have to get that chemistry. They have to work together. They have to see who can do what at what times. And this is a perfect time to do that in the beginning of the season, more so than waiting until the outside, the last latter games of the season, trying to still figure out your pass rush. So yes, we're not generating enough pressure yet, but hey, credit that defense in the fourth quarter for getting after Jordan Love and closing out this game for us, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this win. We're 2-0 for the first time since 2017, simultaneously as the Georgia Bulldogs. So that's the first time that's happened since 2017. I'm very happy about my Falcons. Bijan Robinson is continuously going to be a dog. He's like one miss tackle or one key block from taking it 75 yards. If he's already shown his ability
It's
to
gonna
last,
happen before the season over. It's gonna
it's
happen.
definitely going to happen. It's
It's
definitely
just a
going to
matter
happen.
of time.
That's it, brother. That's it, man. I'm just excited. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm excited. AJ
Yes,
Terrell,
sir.
he's showing that he's going to be that lockdown corner again. And
Mm-hmm.
honestly, he should have had his first interception. I predicted that he would have 4 this year. He
Damn.
should have had 1, but he has still a lot of time because you just
Yeah.
like the announcer saying, you're picking on the wrong guy when you're going over there. And he's showing
Oh
that
yeah.
he's going to be a dog for the Atlanta Falcons, man. You keep on
Definitely.
playing with AJ, y'all want to, man. You're going to see something going back to the house. I'm trying to tell you. You heard me. So I mean, just enjoy it, man. The Atlanta Falcons, this win. I enjoyed this energy. It's good for the city, good for our souls. Everybody should have a good meal tonight because we are 2-0, and it's a lot of teams that's not 2-0. Remember when they were talking all that noise, all that noise? Well, guess what? We 2-0 regardless. Our quarterback is getting better. We're figuring things out. I feel like we're going to continue to get better as the season progresses. Y'all just hold on. Y'all relax, and we're going to be all right, man. That's my thoughts, yo.
And shout out to Blink and Stitch. That's my girl Joy. Y'all can check out, man. She does Falcon t-shirts, Falcon
Oh,
pillows. And if y'all got a daughter or wife that like eyelashes, she got those too. So she doing her thing. Y'all can check out at Blink and Stitch on TikTok or I think it's Giggles or Shorts and Giggles or something on YouTube. It's a new channel that she had for shorts. But shout out to her, man. Shout out to my boy Ken Folk Reese. Thank you for the super chat. Says imagine trying to watch those last 57 seconds at work. I watched them at home and I had my blood pressure medicine right there on the counter as soon as
Yes,
something
sir.
went wrong. So I already know how you feel, my brother.
Bro, I was deflated, man. I had
That
to
was
text
that's a
Mark,
valid point
I
right
was
there.
like, Mark, man, if they score here, it's a wrap, bro.
Right.
I said, you and Tiny have a great show, man. I was off of it. I'm like, God damn it, man. But, man, they definitely came back, man. So I was happy to see that, man. But joining us is Larry
4-0
from the
at home
Dixon
too,
Way.
man. Really.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
What's
man,
going on,
Larry.
Larry?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Big
2-0,
Larry.
y'all.
Doing good, my brother.
2-0. Hold on, let me get like prime. Hold on.
Everybody say, stop
There
playing
we
now.
go.
Stop playing.
All right,
There you
so
go.
my outlook on the game, guys. Excellent game by the Falcons. Kudos. Applause to the defense. Baby don't break. Especially in the second half with our adjustments. Shout out to Ryan Nielsen. Again, like I was saying in preseason, I think our secondary is the best part of our defense. We still aren't getting pressure like we need to. And I don't know if Clark Phillips is hurt, but yeah, I don't need to see Trey Flowers on the island anymore. Like,
No more.
I don't need to see him on the
No.
island anymore at all. At all.
Mm-mm.
Period,
No.
point blank.
He
So
was
they
standing
stuck
out.
Flowers out there.
He was standing out in the water. He wasn't even on
Was
the
he?
island.
Bro,
He
And
was
then
standing
when
in
they
the
took
water.
him out, he looked like he was mad, like he ain't do nothing wrong. Dude,
he
you
was. You
you
was,
just
Larry.
Hogan clothesline that dude, and you say you didn't pass in the like, stop playing with me. All right, let's get some more positives.
Crazy, dog.
I will say that this was definitely Desmond Ritter's best game in a Falcon uniform. He was
Mm.
sketchy at the beginning of the game. He got better. And what I will say, the kid got heart. He got guts. His pocket presence was better. Offensive line was still having trouble blocking it up, but he used his escapability to get first down. And I will give kudos to Arthur Smith on the design run for a touchdown for Desmond Ridder. It was a read pass option. That's the read pass option when you fake like you're going to get in and then pull out his stomach and run. That's the read pass option. Okay? I'll get it, son. I'll get it. But I will not say that Arthur Smith had a great game calling the game. I will not say that. I will not say that because there was several times, okay, on the pass that almost got intercepted by Ridder, and we took out Bijan for Tyler Algiers, right? Right. In the shotgun. Dez on the left-hand side, they threw it in, and the corner didn't respect Algiers coming out of the backfield, so he stood on that curl route. And luckily, he had hands of stones and dropped it. You know what I'm saying? Or that would have been a pick six. So things like that, man. And it just goes back to what I was saying, man. I didn't want Bijan. I'm here. I admit it. I did not want Bijan. But once we made that decision in the draft to get him, he needs more touches, guys. If we look at the first game, Bijan Robinson had 54 yards of 10 carries. Right? In the next game, he had 9
all right,
more
you ain't got the
carries.
first game. It's a Sunday night. You ain't got to do all that, man. You doing too much.
Add 9 more carries, he got 124 yards.
Got
a minute. Guys, we can't sit around and just say, oh, well, we got 2 running backs. We can split it. We don't want to hurt Tyler Algiers' feelings. I'm sorry, man. I love Tyler Algiers as a running back. But Bijan is special. True. He just is. He's different, bro. Some of the runs he should have stopped and lost.
I agree with you 100%, but I feel like Arthur Smith blended them in perfect this game.
This game, yes. I would agree with that.
He gave Bijan the right amount of touches at the right time, gave him rest, let Tyler Algier come in for about 5 or 6 carries, switched it out. So I think he did a perfect job of managing them this game. Can he do it going forward just like this? He possibly can, but that all depends on how he called plays and how they're playing during the game. If Bijan has the momentum, 9 times out of 10 he'll be in. If Tyler has momentum, 9 times out of 10 he'll be in. So it's all up to Arthur Smith from this point on.
Yeah, I think he learned from the first game to ride the hot hand. I remember in the first game, Algiers was 3 yards for 45 yards, and he took him out just to get Bijan some touches. I think he learned in this game. Once he saw Bijan rolling, he just said, okay, I'm just going to go with the hot hand. Gave him a breather, and then brought him back in. So it's all a learning process. It's not just players not performing. I think the coaches are getting used to their toys, you know what I'm saying? And they got to get more solidified. I just want to see Bijan get at least 19 to 24 touches. I know that's old school, but I think to maximize his potential, I don't want to see him get less than 19 touches if he can give me 124. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he get 15 touches overall and 10, I don't know, Smitty. I don't want to see him get less than 17 to 19 touches, bro. I just can't, man.
But that all depends. All depends on Arthur Smith.
Yeah, they're gonna get divvied up because they're gonna use
and how the defense played us. Also, how the defense played.
Right.
Yeah, so it's dictated by the defense also. So yeah.
Hey, right quick, let me just add William Amy because I know he at work. He wanted to say something. William, talk to the folks.
All right,
quick,
what's going on, fellas?
What's
What it do,
What's up, Will?
Listen up, man. I was gonna say a few words. I ain't gonna be here that long, man. I just feel like moving forward, we got to rotate that pass rush, like Smitty was saying. D'Angelo Malone, sometimes even D. Alfred. I understand that he got burned on the plate, but I want to see our our rest of our secondary, like our DeMarco Hello's in, Clark Phillips III. I understand like it's a next man mentality, but we got to rotate players and stuff like that. That's all I want to see. At least they can get some of the rookies some snaps or something like that.
Right.
And moving forward, we got to be more balanced, man. Understand we use Bijan Robinson a lot and Tyler Algier, but we got to spread the ball out, like put Kyle Pitts in the slot, put Geno Smith, Drake London, split when CP when he come back, and hopefully we'll get Jeff Okudah back because I know Trey Flowers kind of got burnt a couple times. But moving forward, I hope Jeff Okudah be back against Detroit Lions week 3, man. That's all I got to say, man. We got a tough challenge two weeks, but I think we could go forward, though, man. I predict that could happen. And as long as we stay healthy and, get that pass rush kind of more better, I want to see more consistent with the pass rush because I didn't see David Automata did anything. Not saying he did had a bad game, but
he played well today. He played very well today.
Yeah, well, he did. I did watch the game, but outside Kayla's what's his name Campbell. We gotta rotate him, man, and keep him putting D'Angelo and Harrison. That's all I gotta say, man. Y'all have a good one, man. 2-0. Win is a win.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Appreciate you
coming in. No doubt.
All right.
Sorry for William Heyman. We got another dude at the bottom of the screen. He's still just sitting there looking crazy, but we just gonna we're gonna let him get a word in. Shaka, what's up, man?
Man, we 2-0, man. That's what's up, bro.
That's what it is.
2-0, man. Hey, last year, man, everybody was saying, hey, the Falcons got heart. The Falcons got resilience, which is true. But we was losing all those games, man. But now we got heart and resilience, and we winning, bro. That's the only thing you can ask for, man. And I want to say, I think Arthur Smith, I think he got rabbit-ears, man. Cause we was killing Ritter last week, man, and Arthur Smith last week, and I think that affected his play calling in the beginning of the game. You know what I mean? Caleb McGarrett is not gonna allow Ritter to stand in that pocket and throw the ball, man. He's gonna have to establish the run. He's gonna have to move that pocket and run play action. You know what I mean? That's the key to the Falcons' success on offense. As you can see in the third quarter, when they started running the ball, that's when we started having success, man. So as far as Arthur Smith, listening to the outsiders, man, listening to the media, talking about you got to get Pitts involved and London involved, which is true, but there's a way to do that. You know what I mean? Ritter's not going to be able to stand in that pocket because McGarrett ain't going to let him. His feet too slow. You know what I mean? Yeah. So he's going to have to move that pocket. And in order to move the pocket, you got to establish the run. So,
agreed.
Good win, man. I'm happy for it. Hey. You know what I mean? And I know that we got
I got some ladies in there right now.
We got a way better team than we had in the last couple of years, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Big Low, what up, Bo? You need to turn that off, man.
He's sitting up there in the owner suite with Arthur Blank. So y'all got to give him some time.
You need to mute that, man. But,
he a celebrity. He a celebrity around now.
He done made me forget what I was saying. Man, I was about to say something outstanding, man.
He up there with Chris Klein, man. You know he a VIP.
I just want to come on right quick and shout y'all out. Hey, y'all doing a great show.
Thank you.
Shouts out to them birds for having that resilience and coming in and getting this dub. And I just want to let y'all know, I don't know if y'all can hear the song in the background, but once we got that win, I was saying, my heart is yearning for a That's what I was saying, Bo. All day.
Hey, man.
You ain't right.
I'm 3 margaritas in. 3 frozen margaritas in. Y'all was so party with it. But that's what I was saying. Hey, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Run the world, Bo.
I'm up with y'all for just a second, man. What's up to y'all, Bo?
No doubt.
Hey, good win, man. Good win, y'all. Hey, fellas, I'm going to get out of here, man. But that was a good win, and I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to keep watching the show, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Nice to meet you, Shaka, man. Nice
no
to meet
doubt,
you, brother.
fellas. Y'all be easy.
All right, take it easy, bro. Be easy.
All right.
We got a chance to chill with Shaka at the meet and greet. Very cool guy.
Okay, that's what's up.
Cool guy, man. Cool guy.
Got another guest in here. Chef Aaron Dells. What's happening, Aaron?
Hey, man, I didn't get my roll on my cafeteria plate. I just want you to know that.
Man. You get a win. How about that?
Hey, there you go.
That'll work. That'll work.
That'll work.
That'll work.
But, I was very pleased. I was kind of skeptical at first with the play calling, with Art. I was like, he's gonna do some bullshit again, but he turned it around. Went with the bread and butter, but I think he also learned from last week. get some of the playmakers in. You know, London had 1 target last game, 0 receptions. This game, I think he got targeted 7, 8 times, got a touchdown and maybe 60, 70 yards. Jonnu Smith got way more involved than last time. So just using those playmakers stuff, that's what I'd like to see. And I actually did also see the one thing I said, the formation wise, I'd love to see it is using Kyle Pitts as like a Travis Kelce in our offense. You know, he's all over the field route running wise. You know, I said, you know, he'd probably do better on the outside, and we used him probably in the slot and on the outside, maybe 70% of the snaps. So I love to see that. But, defensive wise, you know, they did great. I need sacks, man. I want to see more sacks from our edge guys. You know, we bring pressure, but I'm very pleased with the game.
It's what it is, man. It's what it is.
That's what I'm talking about, man. What I'm talking about. But before we go around the bend, last time, we already talked about it a little bit, but Larry, Aaron, and Chris, what do y'all want to see from the Falcons going forward into next week against Detroit?
Oh, sure. I can already tell you. For me, I definitely want better line play. I want better line play. That's all I need. I ain't going to lie to you, because Detroit, they're coming. I believe Caleb McGarry, he's going to continue to get tested. You know, they don't want to mess with him in the run game. We know this. But that pass blocking, just like we were saying, man, feet a little bit too slow. And it's guys that just coming right past him almost like he can't even get a hand on them. And I need better pass blocking so we can give Ritter more time, because I do not feel like that he had enough time at times, because he didn't, you know, he was running for his life. Perfect example with Caleb McGarry. Caleb McGarry misses a block. Next thing you know, Ritter has to roll out to the left and end up, you know, having to run out of bounds, you know, so on the key drive for us. It's just pass blocking. I know Matthew Bergeron, he's a rookie. He's going to continue to get tested, because on that interception, Big 97 Clark came at Bergeron.
Yeah.
So you know, I want just for me, better line play. Detroit is not nothing to play with. I was just talking with the Packers fan actually, and I was telling him, hey, Dan Campbell and that team, they have a makeup that he's instilled in them, and we have a certain makeup as well. It's going to be a clash. It's going to be a real clash, and it's going to be a hostile environment. You know, so going against Detroit, we have to be ready for that, man. Because Aiden Hutchinson is coming. They have a nice defensive line. I'm worried about the defensive line just because of the shakiness that I've seen from our line. You know, Drew Dahlman, Chris Lindstrom. The only person I'm really not worried about right now, or at least have some type of concern, is Jake Matthews. So just our line play for me. It's our line play, and definitely our secondary. Trey Flowers cannot be guarding Amon-Ra St. Brown or anything like that. It cannot happen. Okay, absolutely not. So hopefully Jeff Okudah will be back next week against his former team, and that'll be his first start of the season. I prefer to throw him out there and see what he can do than see Trey Flowers on a number 1 receiver or a number 2 or 3 anymore for right now, because he just needs to do some soul searching right now, because he was getting completely picked on. It was a couple drives to where they were specifically going after Trey Flowers. You know, no one else. So better secondary play, just because, you know what I'm saying, with the Trey Flowers thing. Maybe we need to get some of our rookies in there more, man. Some Clark Phillips in there. Hey, man, where's the Helms? Because on that touchdown where Flowers had missed a tackle, I was upset with Richie Grant too.
Yes.
You don't know what's up with that little dance you were doing, big dog. Go hit somebody.
Yes.
I don't know what you're doing. But that's just, you know,
I'm talking about,
it. I was torn up about that one. I did not like that. And last thing that I have before I get ready to get up out of here, man, because I still got some school work to do. But before I get up out of here, Mac Hollins, man, they cheated my boy on that touchdown, and I ain't gonna argue with a soul about it. I'm talking about I ain't gonna argue with a soul about it. When he grabbed it and kept his feet up, I said, strong feet, walking with no shoes on. I don't care what y'all say, making the feet stronger. The man's heels did not touch down. That was a touchdown. NFL, y'all cap for that.
Yeah, I told you Las Vegas took over
Oh,
at that
shit.
point.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that definitely was a touchdown, 100%. He didn't fumble the ball when he high pointed it. He had full control of it, toe tap both times. So what's the difference? If you go to the sideline, you run and you catch it, and you drag your toe and hit the line, is he out of bounds then? No. So if you toe tap and you got the ball, you didn't fumble it, that's a touchdown, bro. My heel came, it's 1-2. It was 2 parts of that catch.
Mm-hmm.
And those referees definitely missed that. Great point, A1. Great point.
That's A1 for you. That is A1 for you.
But Larry, man, what you think they got to do going forward against the Detroit Lions?
All right. I think that establishing the run is key. I think everyone see that. Ride the high hand. Whoever's running high, it ain't got to be Bijan all the time. Even though I think Bijan is the sauce. And also, I think Desmond Ridder grew up this game, man. Throughout the adversity, you know what I'm saying? You saw him pumping the crowd up after that touchdown, rushing for the touchdown. All his teammates was rallying around him. So regardless if he got the C on his chest or not, he was acting like a C today. You know what I'm saying? He was acting like a captain. So I like to see that grow. And you still got stuff that you could critique, blah, blah, blah. But we got the dub, and he was a big part of it. 1 touchdown in the air, 1 on the ground. Key rushes to extend drives. And when it was needed to be done in the fourth quarter, he wasn't scared of the lights. He wasn't scared of the lights. And that's all you can ask for a budding quarterback. I said I wanted him to be Jimmy G, low floor or low ceiling for his first season, being a full, term starter. And right now, he's on his trajectory right now. That's all I can ask for as a Falcon. We 2-0. Detroit just lost to the Seahawks. To some Seagulls. Like, come on, man. We can go at home. We can go in there and beat the Seagulls. Stop playing with me.
Yeah. I love it.
So,
it's gonna be a great match.
So I think that establishing the run, dominate with the run, play action. I love seeing the I formation.
Yeah,
we run out of I formation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Power I. See a man whoop a man run game.
Why you say that, Larry? Shout out Keith Smith today because he got extra play today. He was extra physical in this run game. A lot of the runs went through him, of course, in his assignments. He was on point blocking and cleaning up.
He was
a lot of the stuff, a lot of the lanes, man. He was on another level today, man.
I didn't even know number 40 name, but I appreciate you that name drop. I know you got an BERTO if I ain't got it. So yeah.
Keith Smith, yeah. Keith Smith, yeah.
Yeah. He was a part of the road grading crew, the bulldozer crew, leading the way because some of them holes was wide open. But a lot of them holes Bijan created because the man was coming off free. And Bijan said, just like in practice, we see him juke him out of draws.
That's that vision I talked about. That's that vision I talked about from the beginning.
Like James Small said,
yeah,
right there, power eye.
Yep. But Aaron, hold on before you go, Aaron. We got Mustard. I think I know who that is. I don't know about name Mustard. Her name Joy to me. So
Mustard is because of Bijan. I call him Mustard.
I thought you were over there eating hot dogs.
Shout out to Mustard.
No, but I did just have 5 guys with some mustard on it.
That's right. Get some Bijan, Dijon, mustard, shorty.
Yes. No, I don't even know if y'all talked about this, but the funniest thing to me was when Calais Campbell got burnt. I don't know what the fuck went wrong with that, but I just thought that was so funny.
He took a bad angle.
He took a bad angle. He ain't that fast. He ain't that fast.
No, he's not that fast at all. But overall, to me, the game was a sloppy win. We did get the W, but I do agree that we must come up with some different ways to do this offense as far as passing the ball around. Our O-line definitely collapsed, especially on the first half. They looked like trash completely. And I was scared for Arthur Smith's seat at that point because I'm like, what are you doing? Our offensive line is crashing. Ridder is having the jitters and just kind of throwing at this point because, they're crashing. I felt like our defense was getting tired at one point because they were having to go on the field so much. But at the end, they saved our asses for the second time. But I'm just not sure if that's going to save us going throughout the entire season. We can't keep playing like this the entire season.
Yep. I had mentioned that in the beginning, man. Smitty, you could back me up on this one, man. Are we not concerned that the core of this Falcons defense is veteran tested or vested? Because that's going to play major dividends, man. I saw the defense gassed, man, in a lot of areas, man. I mean, Grady and Calais and Ominyata, you know, they're on the other side of 30, man. So
that's why Tim Horn, 25 years old. That's why he needs to be on the 53-man roster.
Yep.
Yeah, and Flowers should never get another piece of the field again. His ass need to go work for Amazon or something. He should never.
Not Amazon.
He should never. And I guess it's so different seeing it from TV and then actually being at the game. This is gonna be the only time that I look at it from the TV. I'm going to every other game from here on out. But looking at it from TV and then being in the stadium, you miss a lot of the things being at the stadium and that you can see when you're on TV. So I was glad I was able to see it from that standpoint, but he should never hit the field again.
100. Aaron, what do you think we should do going forward?
Going forward, I mean, we're, you know, the one thing that I saw and noticed that really kind of, you know, stood out to me was there was a stat, and it was the fourth quarter, how many total yards we did in the fourth quarter. It was Falcons had 150 yards in the fourth quarter compared to the 11 yards the Green Bay Packers had. And we should just have that, I mean, through each half.
Wow.
Our standard each half. We're going in halftime, you know, kind of looking iffy as a team. And, you know, Green Bay kind of had momentum. And we, of course, last minute, which we usually don't do last minute, we come up big. And here we are, we're making comebacks. We just got to assemble our squad together and basically just go hard. So just go hard. But no, Detroit, I think our game plan going through is the one thing that Detroit struggles most at is passing through the air. And they dominate the run. I know they have great defensive line, great linebackers. So I think, you know, the passing game is what we got to take advantage of, and we have weapons to show for. So mismatches all over the field. We just got to hope Ritter can get it to him and, you know, just dominate.
Agreed. Y'all can go check out Blink and Stitch, Blink Ambassador on TikTok. So, yeah, Aaron, I agree with you, man. They definitely got to do that. And Drew, I agree. I want to see more Clark Phillips as well because I feel like he could have played better than Trey Flowers today. But, I mean, I understand because Trey is the veteran. He's going to get the playing time. But look for D. Alford and Clark Phillips to get some play on the outside along with Mike Hughes because Mike Hughes might actually start next week if Jeff Okudah is not ready. So just keep an eye out on that. Project Warrior said, good team find ways to win, finish the game. We put the ball in our best player's hands and won. Point blank, period. It's just as simple as that.
Facts.
I got to add one thing. I don't know if you guys saw, there was a play where Matt Bergeron that Preston on his ass. Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the rookie's been handling his own, man. He's drawn 2 tough assignments back-to-back weeks. Derek Brown, week 1, and then you got a combination over here in Devontae Wyatt and Kenny Clark. So that's a big welcome to the NFL moment. He stood up to the task thus far. So I'm real excited about him and his progression going forward. But Smitty, gentlemen, appreciate everybody, man, joining us tonight. Rashad, special thank you to you for taking time out of your Sunday to come rock with us, man. Chef and Larry, man, thank you for coming in. Thank you to everybody that, you know, joined the stream tonight in the chat, viewed. We got staying up to almost 270 views, man. That's amazing. We appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all.
Man,
appreciate everybody coming through.
And that's great, man. That's great. Love the energy. You know, win or lose, man, we hope to see viewers in here like crazy, man. Drive these views up. If this is your first time to the platform on either one of our platforms, man, 95 North Falcons Talk Show, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, man. Greatly appreciate me as I'm trying to establish myself more in this wonderful Falcons content community. And I can't speak for Smitty. Smitty can speak for himself. This is the blueprint, as Mike from Out of Your Falcon Mind will call. So, Smitty, man, let us know where we can find you, man, and then we'll roll right on out, man.
Now, I ain't going to be rude. I let Larry go, and then I let Rashad go.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to be, but I was going to go ahead and hand out.
Go ahead, Rashad.
Go ahead, Rashad. Tell them where to find you.
Oh, you muted, brother.
You muted. Can't hear you.
No audio.
Unmute your laptop.
Try your laptop, brother.
Nope.
Nope.
Having some technical difficulties.
While you having technical difficulties, Larry, go ahead and tell people where to find you.
Well, man, I appreciate you guys letting me come on you guys' platform. Excellent job as always. You guys can find us at _Dixon_way. Me and my beautiful wife Shonda, we do live commentary throughout the game. So if you guys are watching at home and you don't want to listen to the Jonathan Vilma, who's a former Saint, and that other dude, come listen to the Dixon Way, man. We're gonna give you that fire commentary, man. Turn down that TV and turn the Dixon Way up, man. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
We
I'm
get
talking
live
about,
commentary. We interact with the people. We have like little sayings, like put anything, put forwards in the chat for the fourth quarter. That's all that, man. We try to be interactive with the people, and it's just like we all sitting in the same crib or at the bar together watching the game. So that's how we want to do, man. And we do the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? The Dogs. 2-0. No, 3-0. My bad. They 3-0. We're gonna win in that. I ain't worried about it. We're gonna win in that. But
hey man, quick shout out there, man. Happy anniversary to you and the missus, man.
Thank you, man.
Years.
Thank you.
That's
22
awesome,
beautiful
man.
years.
That's
22
awesome,
and infinity to go. That's my soulmate. She helped me with this. We ride or die. We doing this together. So I'm on here. She relaxing. She's like, I ain't getting on there with that. But she relaxing. She didn't even know I was getting on. Actually, she didn't even know I was getting on. So, but yeah, I wanted to get in with you guys. And thank you guys. Appreciate the well wishes for the anniversary. Yeah, 22 years and infinity to go. If you guys want, chill with your boy, you watching it on TV, then come on over to the Dixon Way channel on YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, or TikTok. You can find us everywhere. Also, let me not forget, because my wife putting hard work into the podcast. So that's on iHeart. What's that? Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Yeah, we on everything. Right. We everywhere trying to get in your ear or in your eyesight, man. Please join us, man.
Hey, don't forget TikTok.
Yeah, we on TikTok also, man. And SMITTY always checking in. BERTO check in. Uncle Steve, man. It's a beautiful thing to have this Falcon community supporting all each other and stuff like that. I got all y'all links in my chat. A1, you know what I'm saying? Everything. So you guys let me know. Rashad, I don't know where you from, man, but as soon as I find out, I'm gonna go ahead and sub to you, bro. And thank you for having me on as always, man. Appreciate you.
No problem, Larry. Anytime, my
piece,
brother.
All right.
Rashad, you come back through yet? Nope.
Nope, he ain't there.
But you can catch Rashad on the Extra Point podcast, man. Go on Twitter, Extra Point podcast. So
okay, I'll check that out
on Twitter. I put his link in the description so y'all will know where to find him, so it'll be easy to find. But Aaron, man, tell the people what's up before you get out of here, man.
I'm on Twitter. That's really it.
All right, Chef on Twitter. All right, I'll look you up, brother.
Yeah, Aaron.
Chef Aaron Dale. Yep.
Okay, that's what's up. Appreciate that, Terry Ward. Thank you, man. Thank you for those well wishes.
Shout out Terry, man. Huge supporter, man. Always coming through, man. Appreciate you today.
Shout out to Big John Higgins, man. Our main man.
Big
from
John.
the South Side. Always supporting the show, man. We definitely appreciate him always supporting the show.
Thank you, John, man.
Talk almost every day, so he always get that stress off his chest. If he got a question, he called me and asked me, "Hey, man, what you think about this?" And I'm gonna give him the gun and the truth, for he know it.
That's it.
But
best pork chop sandwich I've ever had was.
Boy, there you go. I knew you were finna talk about that food, but I ain't gonna lie, that baked chicken was knocking. But hey, man, y'all know where to catch me at, man. SMITTY Sports Machine on YouTube, man. Fatboy Slam _21 on Twitter. You see it right there. next to Smooth Smitty, man. That's when you can find me on Twitter. And you can find me here every Sunday after the Falcons game, every Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Me and my boy Alberto, man, we do our thing, bringing y'all the preview show. And as always, man, I give y'all news, debates during the week. So again, man, thank y'all for always supporting your boy and coming through. I'm getting closer to 10,000, man. So help me get there. So I'm trying to keep knocking until I knock that door down, man. When I knock that door down, y'all gonna knock that door down, and then the Atlanta Falcons gonna knock that door down.
Yes, sir.
Going forward, man, hey, it's gonna go up from here, man. But Alberto, man, take us on out.
No doubt, man. It's your boy Berto, your host of 95 North Falcons Talk Show platform on YouTube and on Twitter. RI Falcons is another platform I use to chop it up with these great fans. But again, thank you to everybody that tuned in. Thank you to everybody that was in the chat tonight, man. We definitely greatly appreciate it. The Falcons are 2-0. We're gonna look to go 3-0 next week against the Detroit Lions. So you can catch myself. As a matter of fact, I got a little plug to put in real quick before we head out. I'll be on with John and Mike from Out of Your Falcon Mind tomorrow at 6 or 7. We're still debating on the times and stuff like that. But if you subscribe to me, if you subscribe to Out of Your Falcon Mind, you'll get that alert as soon as we go on. So please be in, tune in, join us, drop us your questions, comments, concerns, anything, man. We'll definitely, figure it out, man, and try to help you understand the best Falcons football way that we possibly can. And
no doubt,
you can catch me on Tuesday night with Smitty as we continue our weekly duo of breaking down the week's matchup. This week we got the Detroit Lions. So definitely, man. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, and we will have a special guest on this week, Mr. Carl Henry. He has an NFL podcast on Spotify, and he's a big Detroit Lions fan. So he's going to come through, talk Lions and Falcons with us, and see what he think about this matchup. Because one thing about it, man, there's always two sides to every matchup. So we're going to get both sides to that matchup.
But with that, man, look out for us on Tuesday night. Until then, have a safe night, man. Falcons. Peace.